one minute, Raghav. We have to let other people speak now. Yeah. The bigger question, Ajoy and Shahid, is what this does for the image of the Aam Aadmi Party. It's already taken a beating because of the sort of factional war within.
I tell you, can I just?
But for the Delhi Chief Minister to be on tape talking about breaking the Congress Party when he has not admitted to
I think the damage to the AAP is not from that. Let us face it. Let us be very clear about what happened at that time.
Yeah.
What happened at that time was both the AAP and the BJP, since nobody was dissolving the assembly, were trying to break the Congress. Okay.
But they didn't say so. They did not admit to doing so. So then Aam Aadmi Party is just any other party.
But that happens in politics. I think the damaging part of AAP, and this is something which really, all that has happened in this past week or so, shows their political immaturity. I don't think they're still a full-fledged party, because everybody and their uncle inside AAP has been speaking, quitting, they've been, washing their dirty linen so publicly on really small issues. So any other party on these utterly trivial issues, these would be no issues. The second problem is the AAP, because there are certain things like Lal Batti culture, corruption, these things are very important. Okay. These are things which make the AAP really different. But if somebody tells me that the AAP can take a position that they'll never ever try and get support from other parties, or that Arvind Kejriwal will not impose his rule. What I'm trying to say is that we need to
Are you saying this thing has not hurt the image?
No, Sting has hurt the image because everybody seems to be going in different directions in the AAP.
Shahid, isn't the larger message from this sting, if it can be called a sting, that the sort of we are not like any other party image of the Aam Aadmi Party has taken a real beating here?
Barkha, I have seen a lot of parties and I have seen a lot of jor-tor. I will not call it horse trading, I will call it jor-tor.
Okay.
And people in this country were fed up of this jor-tor politics. This politics of Ayaram, Gayaram, poaching people, coming to power at any cost. No morals, no principles, no ideology, come to power at any cost. And that's why they voted for Aam Aadmi Party first time and the second time, and all over the country there was a move among the middle class, among the educated, among those who wanted change, to go for Aam Aadmi Party, thinking that this party will be a different party from all other parties at present. But this sting has exposed, and not only this sting, what happened yesterday, last few days, what has been happening, the way they have been throwing out their very people with credibility, the way they have been taking action. In no other party this kind of thing.
So you're saying this is not horse trading?
This is not
horse trading.
The larger message, I just want to say one thing, is that people are fed up of this kind of politics.
The larger message, Shazia and then Raghav.
I just want to say one larger message. I think the larger message is the principle like transparency, honesty and integrity, which allegedly oiled the wheel of AAP, were merely window dressing terms. The picture is totally different.
Okay, let's take it back to Raghav and Shazia Ilmi. I think Rajesh Garg is the much wanted man by various channels today. So there's a fight going on over who can put the earpiece in his ear right now. Now, Shazia Ilmi, you must have known Rajesh Garg in your time in the Aam Aadmi Party. How do you respond to the allegation that Raghav is making that all of you are just disgruntled people? You don't have a good time in the Aam Aadmi Party, so today you're out to attack it.
Well, I can make a counter accusation and say Raghav is a yes man and a stooge. So it doesn't matter, it's his word against mine, so who cares about that, my word or his. But I want to say, and only yes men are allowed to survive, which is why Raghav Chadha, who joined the party and he was nowhere in the movement, got a place that he does. Because he's very good at the art of pleasing Arvind Kejriwal. So I can make a counter accusation, that's not important.
The larger point that I
want to make is that you see, when the Anna Hazare movement took place, and the party was born of that, the rationale, the USP, the res of death was not political wisdom or expediency. But a desire for a different party, not a Me Too party. You can justify this by saying, oh, this is, political wisdom, this is real politics, this is the way it goes, this is the way the cookie crumbles. But the idea was, and why people voted for AAP, and I knew what AAP stood for some time back, which is why I left. But I know AAP is like any other party. And so that is where it is a huge damage to the credibility, which is totally eroded. Okay, the same kind of games, the shenanigans, so all of that.
Let Raghav respond to that. Let Raghav respond to that, and then I want to play that tape. I want to play that tape again, that excerpt from Rajesh Garg's conversation with Arvind Kejriwal. Raghav, go ahead.
Yes, Barkha, now please give me some time. I mean, it's totally expected out of a spokesperson of the BJP to hit below the belt and make personal attacks. Let me respond to all these allegations leveled by Shazia ji. Please understand, I am not one of those people. I am not one of those people. Hold on, Shazia ji, hold on. Now, I never interrupted when you were speaking. Please have the courtesy of listening to me. I am not one of those people who will call the Bharatiya Janata Party a communal party and then 5 days or 5 months after that, just to pursue my personal ambitions, go and join the BJP.
But you call Congress a corrupt party.
I am also not one of those people. Now hold on. I am also not one of those people. Hold on. Now listen to me. Shazia, listen. Please have the patience to listen.
You call Congress.
Please give me the courtesy of replying. Give me the courtesy of replying.
Okay, hang on, both of you. Raj, 1 minute. Please, I hate shouting, but Shazia and Raghav, 1 minute. Rajesh Garg is back with us. Raghav, 1 minute. Raghav, I will give you your full time to respond.
Miss Shazia Ilmi is the person.
Raghav
is the person who left the party when Arvind Kejriwal ji was in jail.
Okay, she backstabbed the party. Rajesh Garg, I am going to have to shout over Raghav and Shazia. 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Should I make this public?
1 minute. Shazia and Raghav. Okay, I'm going to have to put your mics down for half a second because I want to bring in Rajesh Garg here. Rajesh ji, बहुत सारे चैनल्स आप पे आज लड़ाई कर रहे हैं. आप हमें जल्दी से बताइए कि कहां तक बात पहुंची.
मेरा मर्डर, ये शायद मेरा पहली और आखिरी बार बात होगी बरखा जी आपसे.
नहीं,
मेरा मर्डर करा दिया जाएगा जो हालात में देख रहा हूं.
सुनिए
इस प्रकार की बातें हो रही हैं.
राजेश जी, कांग्रेस के साथ बात कहां तक पहुंची, किस किस से मुलाकात हुई, क्योंकि आप भी इस फोन कॉन्वर्सेशन में बात कर रहे हैं. जरा हमें बताइए कहां तक बात पहुंची जो आप अपनी कॉन्वर्सेशन में कह रहे हैं कि 8 MLA तैयार थे. जरा बताइए प्लीज.
मैं बताता हूं आपको. मैंने ये कहा है कि उनके एक नेता ने कहा कि पार्टी के MLA तो सारे तैयार हैं, लेकिन पार्टी हाईकमान नहीं मान रही है.
कौन से नेता ने कहा? नेता का नाम बताइए.
मैंने नाम लिया है, उसमें नाम आ रहा है. हरिशंकर गुप्ता जो एक्स MLA हैं, उनका फोन आया था कि पार्टी के 8 MLA तैयार हैं, लेकिन पार्टी हाईकमान नहीं मान रही है.
अच्छा.
और उसके बाद जो है मनीष सिसोदिया जी ने एक मीटिंग की थी अपनी ससुराल के अंदर, जहां मतीन अहमद, आसिफ और देवेंद्र यादव को बुलाया था, उनसे बातचीत की थी. ये बात दिन भर चली है.
अच्छा।
मैं केवल इतना कहना चाहता हूं कि ये सब लोग चाहते हैं सारे साइडलाइन हो जाएं. साजिया को साइडलाइन किया, बाकी लोगों को साइडलाइन किया. जिस प्रकार से ये MLAs को बंधुआ मजदूर मानते हैं, जिस समय इस्तीफा दिया उस समय कभी नहीं पूछा कि इस्तीफा दूं या नहीं दूं. जन लोकपाल वाले मामले को लेकर मनीष भाई और अरविंद जी ने उठा के इस्तीफा दे दिया. सारे के सारे MLAs रोए थे लिटरली बैठकर कि ये क्या कर दिया. और हमने MP चुनाव में काम किया, लगे रहे. उसके बाद से जिस प्रकार से दोबारा सरकार बनाने की बात आई, तो मैं इसमें समर्थक था कि कांग्रेस का समर्थन ले लिया जाए, लेकिन मैं इस बात का समर्थक नहीं था कि कांग्रेस के लोगों को तोड़कर अलग किया जाए.
पर आप तो इसमें कह रहे हैं 8 MLA तैयार है, उनको वो अजय माकन, एक सुरजेवाला और एक आध और व्यक्ति हैं, वो टांग अड़ा रहे हैं, बाकी सब तो तैयार है. आप तो यू साउंड लाइक इन फेवर ऑफ इट.
मैं कह रहा हूं और 8 MLA तैयार थे. ये बात उन्हीं के पार्टी के लीडर ने मनीष सिसोदिया संजय सिंह को बताई थी. इनकी मीटिंग हुई थी और वो आप बात कर लीजिए मनीष भाई से, संजय सिंह से.
अच्छा, जो राघव चड्ढा कह रहे हैं राजेश जी राघव चड्ढा कह रहे हैं ये पॉलिटिकल रीअलाइनमेंट है, ये हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग नहीं है, तो आप उनको क्या कहेंगे?
अभी तक तो राघव चड्ढा और पार्टी के लीडर कह रहे थे कि ये जो टेप है ये झूठी है, फैब्रिकेटेड है, फोर्स्ड है. अब ये कम से कम इस बात को मानने के लिए तैयार तो हुए कि पॉलिटिकल अलाइनमेंट है. पॉलिटिकल अलाइनमेंट के अंदर समर्थन तो मांगा जाता है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है. समर्थन मांगना चाहिए. यदि आपने वो टेप सुनी है तो मैं उसमें जो बोल रहा हूं, मैं ये कह रहा हूं अरविंद जी, हम क्यों ना समर्थन खुले में मांग लें. अरविंद जी बोले यदि समर्थन नहीं दिया तो बहुत हमारी पोजीशन अपवर्ड हो जाए.
हाँ, ये भी है.
अच्छा ये होगा कि हम समर्थन मांगे, खुलकर समर्थन मांगे.
और ये जो आपके ऊपर आरोप है, और ये जो बिफोर राघव कम्स इन, ये जो आपके ऊपर आरोप है राजेश जी कि आप नाराज हैं कि आपको टिकट नहीं मिली इसलिए आप ये सब कर रहे हैं, आप उसके बारे में क्या कहेंगे? क्या आप एक डिसग्रंटल्ड आम आदमी पार्टी के लीडर हैं?
तो मैं बताता हूं, यदि मैं नाराज होता तो मैं 6 महीने पहले लिखकर नहीं देता. और बहुत सारे चैनल ने चलाया था, टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया और बड़े बड़े अखबारों में आया था कि राजेश गर्ग चुनाव लड़ना नहीं चाहते हैं, वो पार्टी के लिए काम करना चाहते हैं, चुनाव लड़ना नहीं चाहते हैं।
जी।
मैं क्यों नाराज होता कि मुझे टिकट नहीं मिली? मैंने टिकट मांगी थी।
टेप किसने लीक की?
बात से तो नाराज।
ये टेप किसने लीक की? आप कह रहे हैं कुमार विश्वास ने टेप लीक की?
ये राघव जी बताएंगे।
राघव जी बताएंगे,
ये राघव चड्डा बताएंगे, पार्टी के लीडर बताएंगे किसने लीक की है।
जी, राघव चड्डा, go ahead. Okay, let's take it back to the panel now. Raghav, go ahead.
Now, Barkha.
Yes.
Yes. Now, please give me some time. A lot of allegations have been leveled, personally also and otherwise. Let me respond to each of them and offer a cogent reply. Now, first, I'll quickly respond to what Shazia ji said, and I hope that she will not interrupt me this time around. You see, I am not a political opportunist or a political defector, a turncoat who is here to seek personal ambitions like other people.
Come on, let's go beyond the fight between
who will call a party a communal party and join the party. And I am not one of those people who will backstab my leader and resign, formally resign, hold a press conference on the day that my leader is in jail. So the people of Delhi and the people of this country have realized who is a turncoat. Now she made
Shazia is not the story today. Shazia is not the story. Rajesh Garg is the story. Shazia is not the story.
No, but it's high time that but it's high time that reality check is offered to Shazia ji because she goes on and on.
Let's go beyond Shazia. Rajesh ji की जो allegations हैं उनका जवाब दें. जो राजेश की allegations हैं, Raghav, please respond, Raghav.
मैं दे रहा हूँ. You see, it is a matter of public record that the Aam Aadmi Party wrote a letter to the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Delhi saying that do not dissolve the assembly for a week because we are conducting, a public survey, a referendum, etc. And a popularly elected government in Delhi can be formed. And at that point, I think Mr. Ahmed Patel on record had said on your channel only that we have not withdrawn the letter of support that was given to the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Chidambaram on record to NDTV had said that the Congress MLAs have opted to support the Aam Aadmi Party and it is their decision whether they opt to support the Aam Aadmi Party this time around or not.
So my point is
that when the assembly was not being dissolved, now hold on, when the assembly is not being dissolved and if the Congress MLAs are breaking away, they think that Aam Aadmi Party is more ideologically, close to their thought process, they might as well join the Aam Aadmi Party. If there is a political alignment, let us debate this as a matter of political alignment. Let us not make personal allegations on Arvind Kejriwal. And run this smear campaign.
First Shazia, then Rajesh ji, then Jaiveer, then Shahid, then Ajoy. Shazia, quickly.
Yes, about reality check, let me make a point. Everybody knows, is there in the public domain, from 2011 to 2014. Aam Aadmi Party only took on the Congress. So everybody in Aam Aadmi Party, including Arvind Kejriwal and me, in fact ISC was called India Against Congress and India Against Corruption at the same time.
Okay.
So the ideology, the same party against whom there was no
Okay, Ajoy is wanting to come in. I'm going to allow Ajoy to come in. Shazia, Ajoy goes to the question for you. 1 minute, Shazia, Ajoy goes to the question for you.
Shazia, just one question.
Shazia,
just one question.
Shazia,
I haven't finished.
Okay.
I haven't finished. No, I will not. Let me finish.
Rajesh ji, 1 minute. Just set up 1 minute.
You should allow me.
Shazia, 1 minute. I will allow.
I'm saying, 1 minute.
Okay.
So, Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal, who had such problems with Congress, and the only ideological problem with Congress was that of corruption, lack of probity.
Okay, I've got your point. I've got your point.
So it is such a...
Ask one question.
And I want to get in the last word. I want to get in the last word from Rajesh.
MLAs were resigning.
1 minute, guys.
They were not a
We
part
are not going to squabble like children on this show.
Very smart.
Rajesh Garg, last comment from you, and then I'll get Ajoy to ask Shazia a question. आपसे एक last सवाल मेरा Rajesh Garg.
I want to ask Ajay both the question also.
Okay, एक मिनट मुझे बोलने तो दे. राजेश जी, आप ये बताइए कि इस टेप से क्या निकल कर आता है, क्योंकि बार बार राघव चड्डा कह रहे हैं कि पॉलिटिकल नेगोशिएशन इज अ पार्ट ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स. तो क्या गलती हुई? कोई पैसे की बात नहीं हुई, कोई ब्राइबरी की बात नहीं हुई, तो प्लीज इसका जवाब दीजिए.